audio?
What's up, everybody?
Did you see that light?
I hope you're comfortable with this part of my face, because that's all you're getting tonight.
I want to do that too.
Just
Hi, this is the mouth string.
Just chin cam all day.
Chin cam? That sounds really weird. Whoa.
What was that?
I don't know. Apparently she's rocking some music.
So, hey everybody.
We got people on the screen over here. Look at this.
Okay. Hopefully you can hear us. We are currently waiting on Eric the Dead to call in. As soon as he does, we'll get him patched in, but we want to get going because we don't have a whole lot of time before the Sony kicks off. Transform. Why don't you start reading?
So yes, since we last met, there have been, God, the bright lights of day. There have been 3 conferences. We're going to fly through this as best we can, but covering any of the important things that had occurred. And this is in order of the conferences that had occurred. Bethesda, they opened up their presser with one of Rob's favorite bands.
What's comical about that is I was sitting here earlier talking to Travis, and I said, who the crap is Andrew WK?
Yeah, come on. How many people out there?
2 seconds.
How many people out there have never heard of Andrew WK? Because that came off as a bit surprising to me. A lot of the crowd hadn't.
Hi, Eric. We have Travis's phone hooked up like we did last night.
Does he need to be looped in? We're trying to get satellite feed of Eric right now.
He called me.
I thought that's who you called me. Who I called before.
Yeah, because I was going to try to get it working through the PC, but you know, with your stuff and our stuff, we didn't have time for me to tweak it. So, pretty please call Mr. Travis back. Thanks, buddy.
So, we had them open up with an Andrew WK concert, introducing. If I can get him on Hangouts here, Jesus.
You guys, dose of Nerd Acumen is live.
There we go. He's with us.
Hey, there's Eric. What do you mean my arm is so... Oh, I see what you're getting at here.
Not so sound Bob knows one song. See, that's more than Robbie even knows.
Yeah, he's doing way better than me. Eric, you want to throw something at us and see if they can hear you?
Throw something. Throw it.
He's picking up his audio.
He might just be getting picked up through the mic, which is it's what we did last night. So anyway, let's roll along, shall we?
So Rage 2, we knew that Rage 2 was a thing, but they showed off game content from it. It's coming out spring 2019, which of course is the sequel to Rage 1, and they also said and confirmed that any vehicle you see can be driven. So I thought that was pretty neat. The conference, though, was pretty much all about Elder Scrolls. Even though most of the fans were there for a very different game, a lot of it detailed 3 new things, and things come in 3s at this press conference. E3s, Gears 3s, Gears 5, but Elder Scrolls came 3 plus 2 is 5.
Anyway.
So, Elder Scrolls Legends. Have you heard of this?
I've heard of it, but I never played it at all.
So it's a card game, competing with Hearthstone.
Did you say Hearthstone?
Hearthstone? Why do you say that?
It's Hearthstone.
Never, I don't play that. So
I mean, it's a hearth. Anyway. No, it's a hearth. No, it is a hearth. Look it up. I will fight you right here.
Let's have a fight. Hearth or Hearth?
Anyway, so they announced...
Are you talking to me?
No.
Yeah, well, anyone. I mean, if you want to chime in on this.
But...
What do you think? Hearthstone? Hearthstone.
He's right.
I literally don't care. Why don't you just make a GIF about it?
I'm going to make a GIF. I'll be back in a Giphy.
Oh my God, let's go.
Clock is ticking. So yes, they're returning, supporting it with new content coming to the PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. So for those of you that are excited for that, now's the time to buy back into that game because there's a ton of new content coming. Elder Scrolls Online is getting new DLC, Wolf Hunter, themed around werewolves this year. It's getting more DLC later this year, taking you back to Black Marsh and Murkmire. And its latest expansion, Somerset, is available right now. One of the big selling points they were trying to push hard was a free mobile game that's being designed right now, also coming to VR, PC, and other consoles. The real selling point I found interesting was you could play it in portrait mode. And he sold it on, hey, have you ever been in a boring meeting where it looks like when you're holding your phone sideways you're playing a game? Well, in portrait mode, it looks like you're working. So you can play this game in both landscape and portrait mode. I found that very intriguing, and
I mean, it's innovative for sure.
It definitely is. I'm more intrigued by the other selling point. You could be playing on your mobile device while you could be on your VR playing it with me. So that's cross-platform, cross-consoles, cross-everything.
Thank you, Kevin.
So I thought that was neat, and it's going to be free later this year. You could actually pre-order it now on the iPhone. I don't know if this is the same for Android, but you can pre-order it now.
What's up, Nightbot? Thanks for tuning in.
I already did it on Android.
You can?
I already pre-ordered it on Android earlier today.
You did?
So
Okay.
right after the conference.
Nice. I was also, so an Android and iOS confirmed. You heard it here. You can pre-order it. They showed off Doom Eternal, rather.
Did you say internal?
Internal Doom.
Let's try that again. Take two. Doom Eternal, set on Earth instead of Mars. The trailer, like little teaser, looked cool. Doom has been one of those franchises that is fun, but I'm not like, ah.
Well, the new one actually did a lot to revitalize the franchise because Doom 3 was very survival horror heavy.
Yeah.
And the reboot was very action shooter, kind of taking it back to its roots. So
Before I forget, why did you guys decide to go with couch instead of table?
because we are watching the conference on the TV.
So we could see it. I want to take advantage
Sony's
of
going to
it.
be live. Yeah.
So, quick champions. Right now, you can register free to play. I can't talk tonight. I'm going to have Rob do all this. Free to play this week for their beta. Anyone play Quake? Eric, you play Quake?
No, I used to though.
Yeah, I used to play the old ones.
Yeah.
I'm going to have an old guy moment real quick, and then we should definitely move on to the next thing. The guy was talking about Quake, and he was like, ever since the first Quake game came out in 1996, and then a few seconds later he says, we've been doing Quake competitions for over 20 years, and I immediately went, how in the hell have you been doing tournaments for longer than the games have been? Oh my god.
That's been a long-standing franchise.
That hurt my feelings really bad.
So we're getting Prey DLC, a lot of it. So if you're a fan of the Prey game, the latest one, be on the lookout for DLC. They showed off two, not one, but two Wolfenstein things coming out. A new game, Youngblood, which features Cyber Pilot. Yep. The Youngblood, you play the twin daughters of BJ Blazkowicz, and the other Cyber Pilot is VR. The one I was most excited about, Fallout 76.
I'm even more geeked about it now.
We've been hearing about it. We've been waiting for more info. We've been getting little bits of information here and there. Finally confirmed it is online. It is an MMO-like RPG game where you're playing in small groups of people, roughly 8 to 12, not like your large ESO-type game where you have dozens and hundreds of people running around, and still taking advantage of the vast wasteland. And it's the first vault that was ultimately opened 25 years after being sealed, celebrating 300 years as a nation in West Virginia.
What did he call it? A tricentennial or something?
Yeah, tricentennial, I think, is the something. Triceratops. Honestly, I'm excited. I think this is going to be a really fun experience. We're going to continue to learn more. And the big news about it, they confirmed the release date this November. They did it again to us.
Oh, nice. I missed that.
November 14th.
Nice.
So,
just in time for my birthday.
Yes, so everyone buy Rob 12 copies of the game.
It'll miss it a little bit.
Are you going to hate this game too? Is this near your birthday?
No, because I don't have to work it. Yeah, Kevin, you and me both. If the PvP is non-optional, I'm going to be super angry about it. We're going to have to GTA that. Just keep finding broken lobbies where we're the only ones
The
in it the whole
PvP
time.
aspect was neat, though. They showed off that you can nuke your friends. So you work together to get codes in different mission strands, and you have to work as a community to put your codes together in the right order, and then you can nuke different towns or different builds. And the stuff you can customize, you can build your own shelters anywhere you want.
Which, yeah, I don't know, superficially it sounds kind of fun, but the first time I'm trying to hang out with you guys and play some Fallout and relax, and
Then we
somebody
get
nukes my town, I'm just going to log off. I'm just going to be done.
Yeah, hopefully there's some sort of private server.
Yeah.
So, Fallout Shelter, it's been out on mobile devices
For a hot minute.
for a while, for 3 years. I don't know the exact
Since
time
before
frame.
4.
Yeah.
3 years.
It's
Just
on the
3 years.
Switch today. It is coming to the PS4, and it is free. So, it's worth playing.
It's on PS4 and Xbox today as well.
So there you go. It's been on Xbox. And you can get trophies in it. You can get achievements. It's free. Try it
So
out.
we're just going to have to buy 2 copies of Fallout 76 if that's the case, because there's a physical collector's edition of it, so...
There's 2 different versions.
Yeah, you get the helmet.
Yeah. It looks
And,
cool.
I mean, I bought that stupid shitty Pip-Boy, you know I'm buying the stupid shitty helmet.
They announced a new project in the works that actually is somewhat playable, they're saying. Starfield. So it looked pretty cool from the teaser.
That phrasing was amazing. It's actually somewhat playable. It's almost like they made a game, guys.
It's almost. And then they closed out the conference with confirmation that they are indeed making Elder Scrolls 6.
No other information, just a teaser announcement.
So Eric, you took some thoughts and notes on Square.
Want to
Nope.
blast through those?
Yeah, I did. So I was watching this while I was working, and well, actually I watched it while I was working and eating lunch. So Shadow of the Tomb Raider was there first up. It featured a couple things I noticed, which I just jotted down. In the trailer, you saw her use, I don't know if this is the term they're going for, but I call them fear arrows. Essentially, you shoot an enemy with an arrow, and they get all crazy and start attacking their teammates or their friends.
So kind of like the
game's good.
hallucination darts in Assassin's Creed.
Isn't there a Pokemon named Firo?
I wouldn't know. Yes.
Moving on. Go ahead, Eric.
It's going to take place around the Mayan sort of stuff. She's trying to stop a Mayan apocalypse. Saw things like underwater exploration, double takedowns. There's going to be a giant hub city that you can hang out at and just chill. And we do have a release date. Release date is September 14th of this year, so only a short couple months away.
That's also exciting.
Then we had, as Travis mentioned, the Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Did you mention that already?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh. Well, Final Fantasy XIV Online, their Stormblood expansion, I guess they added another expansion called Under the Moonlight. And they also kind of did a little teaser where it looked like it was going to be, what's that dude from Final Fantasy VII?
Cloud?
With the red cape.
Oh, Vincent.
Vincent. Looked like it was going to be something like Vincent, but it panned up and it was like a little Palico from Monster Hunter showed up, and it was kind of like a Monster Hunter Final Fantasy mashup. Looked kind of cool. I know. I don't know. Did you guys ever play Life is Strange?
I played the first one a little bit. I didn't play the second one. They did show a teaser for this one yesterday, so...
Yeah, Microsoft had a teaser for it.
Yeah.
We can skip past it. I don't know if they did this on the Microsoft one too, but they also played a trailer for Dragon Quest XI. It was of an elusive age. I'm not a huge fan of JRPGs, but it looked kind of cool. I've always wanted to get into Dragon Quest, but
It's a great franchise.
may have to pick that one up.
It's good. Yeah, really great franchise.
Next up, they had it looked like a new IP. I don't know if it's exclusive to PS4 or Steam, but it looks like that's what it's on currently, slated for 2019. It's called Babylon's Fall. The trailer was very cryptic. It kind of looked like Locksteady's trailer, where it's all like a map, and it gives you like history of shit we don't know about.
Isn't Platinum Games the guys that do... no, that's Deep Silver. Never mind, I'll shut up.
Thank you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I was going to say the other GTA, Saints Row.
Saints Row.
But that's Deep Silver, isn't it?
Yeah, that was Deep Silver. But Babylon's Fall, we're going to have to keep our eyes on that because there's not very much to that drop. Again, they plugged Nier Automata coming to Xbox One, the Becomes Gods edition. They also, I can't remember much about Octopath Traveler. It's kind of like an RPG. It was a weird style. It kind of reminded me of Zelda, but with 8 players you can switch between and control. More information on that other than it's coming to Switch. It is coming out this July 13th. And then the next 2 are kind of ones that I actually am looking forward to. The second one more so because I don't know much about it, but the trailer just looked cool. But the first one we're going to talk about is Just Cause 4. Now it's going to be the same kick-ass, grappling ridiculousness that Just Cause 3 was, but they're adding a bunch of new stuff. Just a couple things we could touch on. Extreme weather. They're going to be adding tornadoes, sandstorms, lightning.
That looks awesome.
Fuck your day up.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tornadoes look pretty fun.
I want to battle a tornado.
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Maybe you can blow harder.
We could always be as good as you.
Overhauled vehicles. Adding some exotic vehicles, and they're actually overhauling the grappling hook to do a bunch of crazy new stuff I didn't get a chance to write down, but it looks fucking sick. They just revamped the new enemy AI too to be a lot more responsive and lethal. And then that has also got a release date of December 4th, 2018. This year, obviously.
So it's been about, that'll be almost 2 years to the date since Just Cause 3 came out, so.
So, side note, Platinum Games did Nier Automata, which was also on the list from earlier.
What?
Platinum Games, you remember 2 seconds ago I thought it was Saints Row. Platinum Games did Nier Automata.
No, that was Square Enix.
Yeah, but Platinum Games was the developer. Square Enix was the publisher.
Squeenix.
Whatever. Cool. The next one on the list was a very super short teaser. It kind of reminded us of Late Shift, where it was a FMV like a cutscene where it was a movie cutscene, and then the camera kind of pans around. It's this guy. He goes he comes around the corner into this alley. These guys are like, "Hey man, wrong alley," and then he's kind of like, "What? Can't hear you." And then the camera pans around to behind him, and then it's just full gameplay. Kind of seamlessly, and he just starts beating up these guys, and I'm just like, oh shit, that kind of looks dope. It didn't really give us much, just gave us that little snippet, and then it said more to come in August, so we're gonna look out for that. And then next up, they had another Kingdom Hearts 3 teaser trailer. Just a couple things I saw within it: Frozen, Ratatouille, Tangled, Monsters Inc. They have the gummy ship battles again, Hercules, Toy Story, Wreck-It Ralph, and actually, like we mentioned yesterday, a release date of January 29th.
I'm assuming we're going to be bombarded with marketing content now with that game. It's going to be overkill probably by the time we get it, but...
Hey, remember Kingdom Hearts from 15 years ago? We promised we were making it. It's finally coming, guys.
So, that's exciting. I think they did a really good job presenting that content. Theirs was fairly shorter compared to everyone else's, I noticed.
Well, because Square tends to
Doesn't
take
feel
their
that way when
time.
you're working.
Well, right.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Square tends to take their time to make their content as good as they can possibly pull it off to be.
Well, right. Yeah, they're a reliable company.
Yeah.
Lastly here, Ubisoft was shortly after. They unveiled their annual title, and if you have the guts to play it, Just Dance 2019. I tried a demo of one of these a while back on the Switch, and it's one that I won't play in public. Do you play dancing games?
No.
Eric, you play dancing games?
I mean, I played some DDR in my day, but
DDR, yeah.
no Just Dance for me.
No Just Dance.
No, I played, what was the one we had at that con, Rob? It was Just Dance, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Just Dance. On the Kinect, yeah.
Yeah, I played that.
It's been a franchise
my
for a
jam
while.
was Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe.
It's a good song.
Real quick, Kevin, what are you talking about? They didn't show much more, but you have 8 people with 8 jobs, and you can take different paths throughout the game?
The Octopath.
Octo Traveler.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Beyond Good and Evil, they emphasized a lot of footage on that. Trials Rising, so another installment in the Trials franchise. They put a lot of emphasis and marketing on that. Even had a guy come out on a motorcycle and full, like, Evil Knievel kind of thing.
Right on.
The Division 2 is going to have raid content as well as free DLC.
Super excited for this.
So, you hear that, Eric? Free
Actually
DLC?
playing this tomorrow. Yeah.
So, Skull and Bones, a new VR title called Transference, Starlink, Battle for Atlas, and they had it confirmed that they're going to have Star Fox. So, a nice little ad there for Nintendo doing some stuff. For Honor is going to get some massive DLC that was confirmed. Marching Fire is the name of it. So anyone that plays the For Honor game, I've heard good things. I haven't personally played it. Any of you guys?
I didn't care for it.
I played the demo, and it was actually really fun, but I just never got around to picking it up. This might actually make me pick it up. Oh, and also, I think between July 11th, which is today, and July 18th, which is next Monday.
June.
Oh, sorry, yeah. What did I say?
July.
Oh. So June 11th through June 18th, For Honor is free to pick up and own on the Uplay
their
client.
online thing.
Uplay client for PC.
That was fun. So check that out if you have Uplay. I do not. I suppose I could, but. And lastly, but not least, from their conference, we finally got some more stuff related to the confirmation that is Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Before we move on, this is
Thanks,
one
Sean.
Assassin's Creed that legitimately looked awesome to me. Like, the other ones have all been like, The only other one I've ever been interested in was Syndicate. But this one, I love the Greek mythology. So I got super excited for it. Yeah. And the gameplay looked a little different too, which I think they needed to change up anyway.
The cat kid is 9, Kevin.
My gut reaction and thought was the boats again. I was kind of like,
yeah, that was my immediate turn off. 4 did it well, but even then, the boats were stupid.
They were amazing. Are you kidding me? That was the only redeeming factor in Assassin's Creed for me.
I'm sorry, you're so wrong in public right now.
It got repetitive. So
repetitively awesome.
I mean, the environments look good. Visually, Assassin's Creed is really not
always
been it's not been a letdown. I know Andrew thoroughly enjoys that franchise, and I don't think you've ever been disappointed by one of them.
What the shit am I looking at here?
I don't know. But
so in the background, we've got some promos for the other stuff, and I just saw a skinless dog growling at somebody, and I don't know what that was from.
I know, but that looks awesome.
From your birthday party.
Oh, it kind of looks like this might have been a promo for Bloodborne.
Well,
makes
sense. We got a few minutes here, just a couple minutes left until we go live with Sony's press conference. What are some things that you think you'll see? This is for the viewers too in chat. Please comment. But you guys, especially here, what do you think you'll see and what do you want to see?
You got a 2-part freebie here. They've absolutely confirmed we're going to see more about Spider-Man. So
Final Fantasy VII is probably a given as well.
Yeah, since they didn't really show it during the Square Enix conference, there's a lot of expectation they're going to show some of the remake at the Sony one.
I'm on the fence with that one.
I'm not. I'm all in, baby.
It's episodic. You have a hard sell when you put shit out like that.
Yeah.
It's only 3 episodes, and they actually said the reason why they're doing it is episodic is because that's the only way they can encapsulate all of the content that was in the entire game.
And that's fine.
1 episode per disc. Kind of makes sense.
We don't know if that's exactly how they're doing it.
It is what it is.
Well, but I mean, that was how it was originally released, so it kind of makes sense that way. Break the story up into the places where the discs broke up, you know?
It's just a hard sell, because I know they're trying to go off of the Fanboys of 7 being, that's considered the best one.
I don't think it's the best one, but I'm still super excited.
Right, I'm saying a good chunk of the
I would buy it if it was a 20 episode.
Eric, I don't know about 20 episodes, but I'm with you about being excited if they do
episodes.
Final Fantasy VIII again.
26
I might pick up 7 at the remake at some point, simply because it'll be better looking. For whatever reason, Facebook chat is still not showing up on the stream, but I do have it open. So, Sean, Kingdom Hearts 3, they probably will show it again, simply because that's been a very high-profile thing.
Big title. So
because it's finally happening.
Yes. So for me, Spider-Man for sure. Last of Us 2. And what else? What else do I even want to see? Days Gone?
Yeah, that could be good.
Yeah.
I'd like to see some Days Gone.
I'd like a surprise. Maybe a PS5 arrives tomorrow.
That makes sense.
No. They did that before. Not PlayStation, but console announcements. Y'all remember the Saturn?
Oh. That did not end well.
No. So, chat, last thoughts, feedback before we go live.
2 whole minutes before we cut over.
We're going to cut over and put that on the screen here in the middle and basically have our feedback throughout the conference. And have you guys chat with us on your feedback. Bing, bing.
Well, that was loud.
Bang, bang. Well, guys, you guys enjoy.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Good to see you, Eric.
Guys, I'll catch you guys on Friday for the on-land party. I got some other shit I gotta do with moving in.
You better catch them on Thursday, too.
You're not joining us for the weekly dosage?
No. Bye.
Okay.
No, I forgot about Thursday. Yes, we'll see you Thursday.
It's going to be the 2-second tan, I guess.
That's not a thing.
Because he's going to kick out. Bye, Eric.
He's kicking out.
See you, buddy.
He's tapping.
Rude. Okay. So now you get to see what we're seeing. I don't know. There's really nothing special going on right now. Oh, look, it was Thanos.
He's in everything right now.
Let us know if you guys can hear that, and if so, if it is
too loud.
Yeah, and we'll make some adjustments to volume.
So kick back, get some snacks, because it's going to be hopefully not a long hour and a half, but... Huh? What'd you say? What'd you say? You can hear the speakers? Am I?
Ooh, yeah, I can hear that too.
Yeah, whatever. Is what it is. So this is IGN.
Gotta love some IGN. Sorry guys, I'm looking to see if I can turn off that
It's this one right here, monitor and output.
Yeah, it sure is. Okay. Did that fix it? I think that fixed it.
Yeah, you can still hear us.
Okay.
Cool. You ready for this?
I'm super excited. No more echo. Ooh, yeah, that's loud as shit though. Turn that down a little bit. I don't know who that guy is. Who's that guy? Who's Sean Layden?
What?
I don't know, I can't really hear it. You feel comfortable turning it up at all? We're gonna turn the background up a teensy bit. Wait, bye to Andrea, guys.
Hi, Andrea.
Again, thank you. And as you can see from this evening, we decided to mix it up a little bit.
The hell was that?
I don't know, but why are they in like a weird...
What the stories have to tell, and the things that we want to impart to our fans here with us and their fans on the live feed worldwide. And that changes our design.
We get the chat back up here so we don't miss anything on Facebook.
So tonight we're going to have, rather than a bombardment of new creative, we're going to take all of you on a journey deeper into some of the key titles we've talked about before, but we're going to talk about them in a different way tonight, a deeper way.
Why does this look like he scrambled last minute to do something?
Yeah, like Sony got there and set everything up, and they were like, "Did you write the speech? Wait, was I supposed to write the speech?"
I thought DNA was supposed to write this show.
Okay, so what I want to know is why is this the second time we're hearing about them talking, hearing about a group talking about properties we already know and not announcing new stuff? Did you catch that just now?
Mm-hmm.
Our teams of creatives and studios and designers.
Instead of announcing a bunch of new stuff, we're just going to tell you about all the stuff that you should already be hyped about.
That's what we're trying to do here.
That's telling me they're pushing stuff back, and we might see a console launch sooner than later. I'm not saying we'll get that tonight.
And tonight, we're beginning here in this tent, this church tent we've created here in Los Angeles.
Did he just say church tent?
Church tent.
And let us tell you our stories for the next hour or so. So, without further ado, it is my great honor and my unique privilege to invite to the stage and introduce to you Gustavo Santaolalla.
I don't know. Hopefully they're gonna put a name up because I don't know who this is.
This location's weird.
Is that a banjo?
Yeah.
What is happening right now?
This is very unlike Sony.
It's like they said, you know, we practically won this round. Let's just be weird this year.
Who is this dude? Why do I feel like this is a cult gathering?
I mean, he did say church tent. That dude's wearing a hood, playing a banjo.
Chat's even speechless here.
It sounds neat. I ain't mad at the music. But what does it mean?
It's gonna be for The Last of Us.
That would make sense. The promos have been what's her name?
Dark
playing
like
the
this.
guitar.
Yeah, I could see that being this. But if Kratos doesn't come out and murder him, I'm fine.
Just some 7-foot tall dude with an axe comes out and cuts that banjo right in half. JR in the audience yells, "By God, he cut him in half!"
2K19.
And that's how they announce it.
Kratos edition.
Is
Very
it?
reminiscent.
I don't even remember the first game's trailers.
I barely remember it. I need to go back and replay the game.
Yeah, me too. I didn't finish it. I bought it when it came out on PS3.
Oh, did you really?
I bought it when it came out on PS3. Collector's edition even. I've got the Joel and Ellie statue up in the living room.
Wow.
It's nice.
I borrowed from my buddy Alex the PS3 version, and then I ended up rebuying. Well, actually just buying it when it came out on PS4.
Yeah, I bought the remaster on PS4 as well, with the intent to actually go back and finish it because I put my PS3 away a long time ago.
It's still so funny to think that was a PS3 title.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, because it sits so fresh in pop conscience.
Well, it's so-
Consciousness. That's the word I meant.
Because it's so impactful for games of this generation. Because it was so late on the PS3.
It was at the tail end.
Because it came out, what, the summer right before the PS4 launched?
That I'm not sure of, but that would make sense. Okay, while he's just banjoing it up, I learned something interesting today that kind of messed with my perception of reality for a hot minute. That dude was talking about Quake coming out in 1996, and my younger son is turning into me and just pops off with random video game trivia out of nowhere, and he goes, Mario 64 came out in 1996 too.
Oh, God.
And he just, like, right off the top of his head, he knew that. And while we were looking at that, I saw the release dates for Ocarina of Time and Smash Brothers for the N64.
What, 99?
Ocarina of Time was November of 98. Smash Brothers was January of 99.
Yeah.
They were so close together, it messed me up pretty bad.
Naughty Dog. Sure enough.
Yeah.
Not So Silent Bob was spot on.
Nailed it, buddy. This doesn't seem very Last of Us, though, unless I missed something.
Well, one of the communities.
I guess. It just seems a little bit festive. I'm mad at it, though. But yeah, I just really felt like there was a bigger gap between those two things.
Explains why the place looks like a barn.
A church tent, Kevin.
I mean, are they putting that much marketing into this game?
Are you serious with that question right now? Of course they are.
I guess it is one of their biggest titles.
Yeah, they're
besides-
ready to hang a ton of money on this franchise.
Don't go here, don't go there. It's funny how long to get someone to your schedule going.
She got her hair in a bun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's but not like the show.
You guys 2 weeks. I think that's good.
Not gonna happen. She said something to you?
Make it 1 week.
Ellie! Hey! What took you so long?
Oh, here. here, are we?
Yeah.
Jesse.
Ah.
And don't forget, we leave first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir.
So you think this is a cutscene from the game, or is this all promo?
You should start with me.
You know, it's like movies now.
I have a very
It's hard to say.
serious question for you.
Hence the question.
How bad do I smell? Like a hot pile of garbage?
I think this is from the game.
Okay.
Ah.
How about
Ah.
gross?
Just sweat.
Yeah, that's something my wife would do.
No, I think this is from the game, though.
You think
The
so?
guy in this room is staring at you right now. Maybe they're staring at you. No. Maybe they're jealous of you. Just a girl. Not a threat. I think they should be terrified.
It's about to go down.
Which one?
Inappropriate.
Hey, I didn't make this. I will just be buying this.
How do you rewind a cutscene?
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, multiple stabs even, not just one. That, yeah, you are not kidding, Kevin.
And this is gameplay footage.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Wow. Naughty Dog just knows how to make an environment.
Just little aura right there.
It's amazing that we've come all the way from Crash Bandicoot to this.
Oh my god.
It's only in 1080p. You know,
Whatever, crybaby.
this whole push for 4K, it doesn't need to be in 4K.
Yes, says the guy with the 4K TV.
Shut up. Shut up. With HDR.
Thank you, Rob.
With HDR.
You turd.
I wanted a bigger screen.
You could have bought a 70-inch 1080p.
That's silly.
You know what's silly is how great this TV is going to look at my house.
Let's see you move that thing.
I don't know, it doesn't look that heavy. Yeah, let's just lynch a guy. Wait, did they stab him too? That seems slightly redundant.
That's his
Oh.
entrails.
Oh, yep. Nope, not even just stabbed. They gutted that dude.
Woo.
What the hell is going on here?
Tonight's broadcast is rated MA.
Jeez.
You say I only give you shit.
Yeah, no, I know. Because he
Why
won't
is he-
shut up about his 4K TV.
It's not
Like,
nice to gloat, dude.
Every 2 days, he's like, "Oh my God, Horizon Zero Dawn." Yeah. Just.
Is that how you hurt your knee?
If you guys are familiar with comedian Aziz Ansari, he does a bit
Yes.
about jizz everywhere in sign language, and that's just how I picture Kevin every time he brings it up.
Oh, God. I don't want to
Just
picture Kevin jizzing.
Doing that in a
Well,
circle.
This
On that
is-
note, I think I'm
We're
out.
already MA, so why not just jizz
Go
it
for
up?
broke. Just jizz it up. See, we had to lighten the mood because this is exceptionally dark.
We got freaking DJ Jizzy Jeff over here. No.
What are you doing over there?
She's tapping herself.
I see that. Can't believe you're just double tapping right here in the living room.
It's my house, damn it. I'll do what I want.
That is a fair point.
Stop picturing. No. Stop. These are visuals that need to go away.
Oh God.
Oh, Jesus.
All the way with a butcher knife. Oh, right in the neck again. Oh! Okay, so I'm not mad about it, but it is something that legitimately confuses me in a lot of these games.
Oh.
Did she just hammer his face with like the sharp side of the hammer?
Yep, claw side, right in the dome piece.
So if we move past like the infected things now?
Well, I mean, that was also going to be my question, but I just wanted to make note of the fact that, like, she got butcher knifed a second ago in the middle of that fight and just walked it off. Meanwhile, the other person got, butcher knifed and dropped dead, and it's like, it's always weird to me that the protagonists in these games always seem to be secret Kratos. You know what I mean? For those of you who played the new God of War, you know exactly what I mean.
Double back. Go.
Why does nobody hear that? Like, we have music. They don't. Like, it's just quiet there.
Oh.
Okay. That was the face. Come on, press square. Why are you so bad at this, whoever's playing? Again, great example. She got shot at least 3 times running for cover, and she's just like, nope, I'm gonna dome this dude.
The engine they use is the Uncharted 4 engine.
Oh!
You can see the mechanics.
Yeah. Run, Ellie!
Look how smooth
Oh,
that is.
that was BA.
Wow.
Woo, you almost died.
Such smooth, like...
Such smooth, many awesome. Wow.
I don't even know how to put words together.
What are you singing that to? Secret Kratos. What are you singing that to the tune of, Kevin?
Yeah.
Any second now, I'm expecting infected to roll up on them though, because they've been making an awful lot of noise, which I remember being a big deal in the first game.
Yeah.
Ooh, girl, you better do something. You about to get...
Tunnel?
Oh, secret tunnel. Got it. Secret Kratos. Secret Kratos. On the mountain.
I don't know that one.
It's from Avatar.
Like the movie?
The Last Airbender. The series.
Okay.
Yoink. Okay, see, I like that a lot too. She had no arrows. She found an arrow in a dude and figured, why not? I need that more than he does. Secret Tunnel God? That's a weird name for a song. Is that like the sequel to the Tunnel Snakes from Fallout? That was 3, right? Tunnel Snakes?
Oh!
Whoa! What? I'm pretty sure you kneecap that guy. That's the correct way to handle. Oh! Just, ouch. Oh, pick up the arrows. Oh! Okay, I lied. That was maybe a bad plan. Damn it, Boromir, knock it off.
Gonna get some info out of this one, huh?
Nope.
Nope.
So these fluid transitions into like actually like killing sequences.
Yeah.
I wonder how those trigger, how they are forced, or
God, I hope that's not what she was imagining during that.
I usually do.
I have so many questions.
Part 2. Release date?
Come on. Give it to me. I need it. Nope. No dice. Just
No,
Naughty
it's
Dog.
Naughty Dog.
Why is there not an ovation happening right now?
Yeah, what's wrong with this crowd?
It didn't feel appropriate in the church.
Apparently, but that was friggin' epic. That's a good way to kick it off.
Oh, I 100% for real right now. I really thought that was making the Xbox logo for a second, and I was super confused.
They just have a joint partnership.
What is happening
at
now?
The Last of Us
Who's this guy?
We're here live
Sid?
in Los Angeles at the
Schumann?
PlayStation E3 showcase.
You don't know Sid?
Are they doing it from multiple locations?
They have to be, because this is not in a church tent.
More to share on that later. And I am joined by my good friend Ryan.
That's what he called it. He called it a church tent. Don't judge me.
I'm good. It's such a pleasure to be here at the PlayStation Showcase. And it's going to be
Brian
for
Clements.
Worldwide Studios.
It is. This is a showcase, then. It's not.
What better guest
That's
to have
impressive.
for joining us about Worldwide Studios than the chairman of
No,
Worldwide
not
Studios,
Sid's
Mr. Tom
human.
Layton. Hello, sir. Yeah, good to be here. I thought you were just
So this is a panel now?
No, Jackson Galaxy has a way more epic beard.
You're in space. They're not in the church.
Right over here. Well, it's good to have you here.
Well, it's great to be here. And I think that was a
Where you go?
Well, my mind is in space, because it was just blown clean out of my head by that
Much more
promo.
to come, but I do want to zero in on The Last of Us
I
Part
do
2
like
here
that
just for a moment.
panel,
You know,
though.
as chairman of Worldwide Studios, you work very closely with Naughty Dog. These guys need no
The
introduction.
pacing, I guess, of
And
this
I'm
is weird
curious,
now.
From your perspective,
Because we're like, hey, look at this amazing 15 minutes, and then
Listen,
we're just going to talk about it now.
Some dudes at a bench.
What can do in the next iteration
They're
of
clearly
the Last of Us
outside.
series.
They are outside.
I think
You can
we
hear
saw
it picking up on
tonight
the
that
lapels.
piece of content was so
You can see the backdrop wiggling around in the wind, too.
Ellie and Dina going into the combat sequence
Wiggle.
really shows that they're pulling out all the stops
Wig,
for the Naughty Dog, and they're going to have a very broad and ranging game that's not going to make you only.
What do you guys think?
play it.
Chat,
You're gonna
you
have
still
to
with us?
think as a person.
Or did that silence you?
And I can't wait to see more of that. That was first gameplay we saw there at The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, I'm nothing
Looking
short of,
obviously incredible. And speaking
excited.
Of incredible, I mean, Worldwide Studios
Yeah.
lately, I mean,
That-
it's
that
just
looked really,
unbelievable.
really good.
Horizon, we had God of War,
Like I mentioned, that's on the top radar for me for
Human. I mean,
Sony
what
stuff.
is the secret and
For
what
sure.
are you doing over there at Worldwide Studios? What's going on?
I want a new Infamous. I know they're not going to announce one.
I'd love to see a new
Jumping
Infamous.
back to that earlier question of what do we want to see, I want to see a new Infamous, but it's not going to happen.
I'd be
Which I
okay
don't
with it.
get. The last one did really well.
It did, and it was fun. And First Light did pretty well too.
Yeah, especially for a standalone release. Which they also did that for that vampire one, Festival of Blood.
Yeah.
For Infamous 2, that was also a standalone.
I got the collectors on that one because I liked the first one so much.
That's kind of what we've been trying to do here the last dozen years or so with Worldwide Studios.
I think that was another nail in Xbox
We're
coffin.
seeing a lot of that.
Oh man, they let him out of the dungeon again.
Great to hear that. And,
Both Millers.
I mean, speaking of making fans happy,
Oh, look,
there's-
Michael
I
Bay
think
is
there's a
directing
question
this press
that I've been
conference.
getting a whole lot, and it has to do with God
Michael
of
Bay.
War, you know,
Lensflare.
a celebrated
It's
game,
not Michael Bay.
Oh, you're right,
It's
that's not Michael
J.J.
Bay. That's
Abrams.
Abrams, my bad. They're gonna blow some shit up too. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be Michael Bay.
about new game
That's how it's gonna end. They're just gonna blow up the table.
Just blow up the PS4.
Yeah.
And it's a PS5 now.
You know, it's crazy. With the
You never played First Light? You should. It was a PlayStation Plus freebie a while back.
And God knows my Twitter feed.
A couple years back, actually.
Yeah, it was a while ago now.
Talk about it all, but it's all important. We take it all seriously. And New Game Plus is something that came through really strong, really hard through that kind of feedback loop.
Wait.
And I'm happy to say today that the teams are working on it, and we should have some more updates on that. We'll put that through the blog, but it's going to happen.
All right.
New
Definitely.
Game
Were
Plus.
they talking about it for? Was that for God of War?
Yeah. New Game Plus.
That
That was talked about the week after the release of the game because people
Well, people who
Clamor
hate
for it.
shit wanting it, yeah, but like I don't see how you're gonna New Game Plus that.
So much on it. It's great to hear that you and
Spoiler alert, damn!
That's not even what I mean. Like
No, what are you trying to do here? I ain't finished it yet.
progression wise.
Girlfriend.
Fantastic. So New Game Plus that is confirmed that is coming to God of War.
Wow.
Details on PlayStation blog shortly.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't be just talking over these guys. I thought they were just gonna talk about bullcrap.
About a month ago,
They're just nonchalantly like giving away big info.
You kind of came out and talked about the four main games that we would be highlighting.
Yeah, and you know, PlayStation 5 comes out next week. It'll be $300. And you know, what do you think about lollipops and bunnies?
Like, I feel like that's what they're doing here. Like they just don't care.
What we want to do is take people on a journey deep into the content, deep into the.
You should play it though, Kevin. Especially you know while you've got time. It's not terribly long, but it's really good.
They keep talking about taking a journey. Are we getting Journey 2?
Wide range of
I don't know if I care.
Anything from
Journey I know was really well received, and I got it for free, but I've never played it.
Yeah, I got it for free, too.
So, this year I wanted people to know that don't come here expecting to have some big flashy new idea come out or some big surprise come out. Come here and sit with us and walk with us as we get through to see the background stories and deep inside of the game.
Why do they care for that attitude?
Yeah. From those Robot Studios games in the showcase.
Everybody's got to be wrapping up this generation. That has to be what it is. Behind the scenes, they've all made the decision that we're moving on.
Right across the board, but one thing I would say is there's one of the games that we're having out today that will be playable.
Yeah, because we're not getting a lot of big stuff.
And that's our favorite website.
We're getting stuff they've been working on.
So we're going to see a lot of that tonight.
Yeah, now they're talking about Spider-Man
again.
again.
Be happy with what they're going to get.
Awesome, thank you, Sean.
Sean, thank you so much for dropping by. Always a pleasure to trade notes with the chairman
I don't know.
of the studio.
Great to see you guys. I'll head back to the pneumatic tube station now.
All right, please do.
I feel like we're getting some A-list stuff.
Oh, I'm not dismissing or diminishing what we're getting.
But in the meantime,
but I think
we
it's
also have some other updates for you while we wait during this short intermission. So I say
intermission, dude. It's been 15 minutes. Yeah. Oh my god. Sony is
guys,
failing.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We know that Black Ops is getting maps. I'm excited for this game, though, to be honest. I want to play this. Just because the blackout mode.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun, but...
Oh, I'm not, like, throwing my money at it. I'm saying I'm just going to get it to have fun with it.
I get it, but, like, I haven't even bought the last 3 Call of Duties. I bought all of them from 2 forward.
See, it's funny. I've bought the last 3.
I don't remember the last one I bought. Ghosts. And I was sorely disappointed by Ghosts.
Infinite Warfare brought me back into it.
You know, a lot of people said that, but I cared so little about Ghosts that I just couldn't. I didn't give a shit. I didn't buy any.
Is that not a troll?
Welcome back. We are having the PlayStation.
They won last gen by a lot.
Just a few more minutes. We're in a short intermission period here, but we've got some stuff to talk about.
That's a fair assessment, but I will say that so far they're ruling the roost this E3. They had the best press conference so far.
They killed it.
And this is not.
This is not okay.
So I say we
this looks like an indie developer booth. And not to dismiss indie developers, Sony has an unlimited budget. Indie developers are putting their money in the right place into their game.
Yeah.
So don't let me like trash you guys, because that's not an insult by any means.
For those who pre-order Black Ops 4 on PlayStation Store.
Oh, that's pretty I don't know if you guys caught that, but they just confirmed those 4 maps are also coming to Black Ops 3 as well as 4. So
tonight,
I guess that's
we
cool.
are actually doing a surprise PlayStation Plus game drop. That is going to be Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is coming to PlayStation Plus later tonight.
Oh, bonus play! That's freaking cool.
Yeah,
that is
I guess
cool.
I'm getting Black Ops 3.
Yeah. We're playing that this week. Cool. That's the one I didn't have out of the most recent ones. Thank you, PlayStation.
I was never a huge fan of Black Ops.
I'm excited now. Free game.
For free, I'm excited.
Ramping up for tonight's big showcase.
That's right. We had the countdown to E3, and that was 5 game reveals and updates over a span of 5 days. A lot of great stuff announced. Let's take a quick look back.
I think they really want to put their money into Black Ops 4. That's why they're doing it. Get people hooked.
You like this one? The next one's going to be even better.
Yeah, I ain't mad.
All right. So what's the countdown here? What did they announce? What the shit is this?
Did you eat that mushroom?
Bro,
this is PlayStation VR. It says.
Oh,
Tetris
what?
Effect. This is up your alley.
Yeah, it is.
Is that you?
Come on. My hair's way better than that.
Is this the game I wanted?
Yeah, Days Gone.
Yes.
I think this looks really cool. I'm really excited for this.
For those who don't know, I'm a big zombie guy, so.
Kevin is the exact opposite.
I love anything zombies.
Same. What the shit is this?
Twin mirror? Is that like
okay, but the graphics look horrible. What was that about? I mean, I'm intrigued. Don't get me wrong.
What's this?
Did Sony mug somebody at Nintendo and steal Animal Crossing? What the hell am I looking at?
Ghost Giant. That looks interesting.
So it's just black and white, but cuter.
Oh, I've seen people demoing this. This looks awesome.
I don't know how to feel about this, because...
I feel that, Eric, if you're still watching, we need to get you to play this for an episode.
Oh yeah, we're absolutely doing an episode for this. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, because I want you just doing that for an hour.
We're not even going to show the gameplay screen. We're just going to put 2 cameras on Eric.
Welcome back. We're just a few minutes away from the E3 PlayStation Showcase. I mean, when I say a few minutes, I mean we're really. So let's keep moving here. There was a lot of.
So were they not ready for it yet?
The crowd is seated.
Like, what's?
The people
that wasn't the show yet.
I don't know.
I don't know what's happening.
This is so bizarre. The Sony press conference was one of the few that I actually managed to catch last year.
Last year was nothing like this.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this next franchise boasts a huge loyal community of nearly 6 billion hours. Incredible stat.
Yeah, they played that so much. A lot.
They did.
What is it,
And,
Minecraft?
we're going to take a first look at the next chapter right now.
Minecraft 2. No, they've partnered with Microsoft. Microsoft bought them.
Mojang bought it. What? Oh, it's Destiny.
Sorry.
I don't want to say this, but I'm kind of Destinied out. I want to go back because I have all the bonus content and shit, but
I have Destiny 2. I barely touched it.
well, I played that. What the shit was the desert one? Not the most recent one, but the one that came out before it.
I honestly, this is one that I haven't been keeping up on. I've been so disconnected from it, so I couldn't tell you.
Curse of Osiris or something. Kevin, help
That
me out
sounds
here.
about right.
Is that what it was called? They just execute Kate? That doesn't sound right.
Execute.
Anyway, I played that, and for a paid expansion, it was so short. You know?
I still feel slighted from the initial first game. The first DLC packs.
You gotta let it go, buddy.
I can't and I won't. Because that's garbage. That's almost like borderline illegal.
Changing the game that much?
No, the first 2 DLC packs were on the disc that was sent to you behind a $35 paywall.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
That was a
Look it
powerful
up.
new look at Destiny 2. Forsaken's coming out September 4th on PS4. A lot of great enhancements and content for that one. And
Yeah, it looks really good. There's a lot of buzz about that Gambit mode coming up, and guess what? If you're ready for
Yeah, it sure looked like it, buddy.
not too bad.
But-
Way to not answer my question, though. Thanks.
We're about to get to the show.
That's right. We are really seconds away
Douche.
when it comes down to it from the rest of PlayStation's E3 showcase. Thank you so much for watching. We've got a lot more in store tonight.
There's no way they actually killed Cade, though.
For now,
He's the primary focus of the
I think
expansion.
it's almost time. Should we get to it?
I think why keep
Maybe
it
he's
waiting?
Cade 7,
We have
though.
so much more to cover.
Okay. Got a lot more in store. So let's check it out live right now.
Right now.
Right? Meow.
Right meow.
Right meow, Andrea.
That's the general idea of a precedent, right?
What in the holy hell is happening?
You didn't tell me you were at E3. I wish that was my job. Just stand around and play that for people.
You just do it once.
I am buying
Ever.
that outfit though.
Yeah?
It looks incredibly comfortable.
If you're not wearing that hat on Thursday, I'm going to be sorely disappointed in you.
I do have 2-day shipping.
I'm a little mad this is the one that we wound up doing live. This is ridiculous.
We didn't have a choice in the matter.
I understand that. It's the timing of the thing. But this is, right?
So he's like, everyone's doing music, let's do music too. Yeah.
But we don't have time to hire somebody. Somebody famous, I mean. Hey, who knows how to play the banjo and this weird flute thing? I don't know what that thing's called. I'm sure it has a name.
Andrew
I'm
knows
sure
how
it's
to play
something
flute.
Traditional.
No, that wasn't a joke, it was real.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh, we can go places.
I just feel like you're gonna get stabbed on air is what's gonna happen.
I didn't go there, I went legit. We have a flute in the basement. I have a trombone in the basement as well. These are legit things. These are not jokes. They can easily be transitioned to jokes, but these are legit things. Why are you looking at me? She was also drum major. She did the whole.
Okay, for real though, like, do you have that little to talk about? That this is how we're gonna spend your hour and a half? Look at people are on their phone.
I bet you this is The Last of Us, Part 3.
Early announcement. We're not gonna give you any new games.
Coming in 2026.
What was the gap between 1 and 2 coming this year?
5 years? It was 2013. If it came out that summer. I want to say it was June 2013. I could be way wrong. Someone look that up. Chat. Last of Us.
Chat's not gonna do it. They hate us.
What is this?
I don't know. Okay, Google. Release date, Last of Us. June 2013?
No, my stuff. I do my homework, people.
I don't believe either of those things.
Wow. You're on TV again.
Am I just everybody to you? Is that...
Yeah, you're the horse. And I want to mount you.
In some ways, I'm a horse.
Wow, this is an awkward stream. Did I tell you that Andrew knows how to play the flute?
What is this, though, for real? What is happening right now?
Ninja Gaiden.
I'm gonna go with no.
No. Shinobi.
That could be a maybe, but I feel like also not.
I don't know, but it looks cool.
Yeah, very stylish, very pretty. Although I feel like if Sony can't do pretty at this point in time, they've got some serious issues.
Atsuna Grasslands. That is the environment, like...
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Witcher 3. The way the...
Secret Assassin's Creed. That's what this is. We've all been clamoring for a Samurai Assassin's Creed.
I wouldn't say no to that.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? I would lose my mind for a Samurai Assassin's Creed.
Look at the
And
weather in the background.
Real. They did a comic series. There were assassins in feudal Japan. I need it, you guys. I need it.
This looks awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, but I need this. What is happening right now? You can probably turn the speakers down a teensy bit. That is a little bit on the loud side.
That's right. We can get a flag. I don't care. Why are those people so small?
Dude's on a horse.
Yeah, that's what they always say.
Alright. If he doesn't roll in here and train wreck some dudes like right now. Oh, you just let that dude get shanked.
Samurai Showdown.
It's a very different game.
I know. I'm just recalling things that I know of this influence. The leaves.
Oh, come on.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was.
Bushido Blade.
Oh, God, I hope not. I hated Bushido Blade.
Why?
A lot of reasons.
Oh!
Uh-oh, more dudes. Is that Captain America?
That'd be really strange. That'd be really strange.
He's super old.
The timeline does not make sense. What was that?
Your wife gave birth to a velociraptor?
Seriously, do we have a velociraptor back there?
He just lopped that dude's arm off? I'm pretty sure he did.
We do have a velociraptor.
Oh, arrowed.
You're late. You're impatient. Where's the motive?
The bastards he returned. Now they're torturing him at the temple.
Come on.
You can't just walk in the mud with those pants.
Yeah, those guys are way down, man. It's just like Jinko.
He's just flooding.
Is that how old Jinkos are? Jesus.
They were 90s, weren't they?
Yeah, not the 1590s. Wow, we do have.
He is an angry child.
Yeah. Wow.
It seems very stealth-ish.
Is this a new Metal Gear?
Splinter Cell prequel, calling it now.
Really?
Sam Fisher's ancestors.
What would you call it?
Shattered Sword? Oh, this must be Ghost of Tsushima.
Who's developing this?
I don't recall.
Never heard of it.
They were founded by Scooby-Doo.
Oh, God.
Just right in his dome piece.
Jesus. Okay.
Very murdered.
Not sound boss. I sure wish I knew what this was. Yeah, that was cool through the.
Yeah. I'm 99% sure this is Ghosts of Tsushima. Which is, I believe, a first-party title. I could be wrong. Oh, no, it's not. Well, it sort of is, I think. Sucker Punch?
Oh.
No eyeball for you, buddy.
Sucker Punch. Like infamous Sucker Punch?
I think so. I think so.
Who's doing Spider-Man?
No, that's Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
Who the shit is doing this? Are you about to try to, like, draw down on a chick with a bow? Oh, she's grabbing the sword, okay. Alright, let's see what kind of dumb I am.
You looking it up before revealing it?
Yeah.
That's not fun. Because they're about to after this fight. They're only gonna like show off 5 games if they show 15 minutes of each game.
No, I was right. It is Sucker Punch.
They're doing this as well? I mean, that makes sense if you look at the mechanics of the game, the character mechanics.
Yeah.
Like the movements. So they use a similar engine. But the environment engine...
Spider-Man is not Sucker Punch, it's Insomniac.
That's right.
Yeah. You fucked me all up there.
Yeah, you're right. So this is what the Infamous team has been working on.
Yeah, I know. It's why we're not going to get another Infamous.
They overhauled their environment engine.
Just a lot.
So who the Spider-Man developer, what else do they have for?
Insomniac is Sly Cooper and...
That's right. Ghost.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
Resistance.
Okay.
Sunset Overdrive, apparently.
Okay. I mean, that game looks cool. I like that developer, so
yeah,
I would be playing that somehow, some way.
Yeah, no question. Is that a banana playing the guitar?
It's just bananas.
Did you spike my drink when I got here?
You don't find this appealing?
I'm out.
PlayStation Plus, Andrea, is giving away Black Ops 3 for free. Did it today.
What?
That exciting?
What?
Black Ops 3 free later today.
Wow. Harsh.
Go home, Andrea. I don't want to hang out with you anymore.
I am home, and you told me I had to sit out here. So.
That's true. Be part of the group. In fact, why aren't you on the couch?
You should be
No
sitting
one
with us.
wants to see this business on screen.
Your business? Or your face?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, what was that?
Her business.
Is this Inception? It does look very Inception. What is happening right now?
Leonardo DiCaprio is in this game. I will buy it. Take my money.
Really?
I'm seriously confused how the crowd is reacting to nothing.
Yeah, there is. They must not be mic'd very well out there.
It's a church thing.
No, they
You're
switch.
just supposed to.
They switch their locations.
Oh.
And they apparently switched the camera feed for a second there. Oops, Sony.
Somebody just got fired.
Control. Oh, they should not have spelled the full word. Missed opportunity. CTRL.
Okay.
It's annoying. Whatever, get mad at me.
Because it was all computery? I don't get why you're angry about that.
Hey,
Because we all should be dropping acid.
That's true.
Rob, stop trying to understand.
I feel like that's the only way we're going to understand the rest of this conference.
This is very confusing conferencing.
Is that a PlayStation 1? That is a PlayStation 1.
It is.
What in the hell?
And there's a controller.
Looks like pizza.
Like, that is so PlayStation 1. That's not even a DualShock.
Remember those days?
Is this a mouse?
I hope this is VR.
What the f is going on?
I think you're like a mouse or something.
That's my official hashtag for this whole conference. Just WTF. Boxes of ramen.
Okay. Oh.
I don't know, that mouse seems to be wearing a flashlight. Oh, it wasn't.
Oh, that's really sad.
Called it.
I don't care for that at all. Oh, okay. Oh, I bet you this is Walking Dead.
What?
That's my call. This is the new Walking Dead. Nope.
That's
I was
Leon.
wrong.
That's Resident Evil.
That's Resident Evil 2 remake.
Raccoon Police.
Resident Evil 2 remake?
I was wrong.
People cheered about that business. Did you hear that?
A little bit.
It is.
I'm okay with that. I liked Resident Evil 2. Yeah, Leon. Get your shit together.
That's even the classic.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
oh. Is that Claire? This looks way better than the remake of the first.
So when they redid the first one,
They built it on New Engine.
in the 4 through 7 engine?
January 25th. Oh.
Yes, no? Just new graphics, or did they do it in the third person over the shoulder for the first one?
No, they improve mechanics of it and improve visuals.
But it was still the tank camera.
Yes, it was still the.
That looked like it was the new movement engine.
Yeah, it's.
Which I'm super excited about.
I want RE2. The good thing about those remakes too, they've been cheaper than full game price. Like the RE remake was only like $30. Eventually, it was free.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Bathtub Guy, and we're here at E3 to take some looks at this new game I'm about to show you right now. So if this ain't game over, let's give it a look. There's some action platform stuff in this little piece of shit. I'm the bathtub guy. I'm always in my bathtub, but that's not about me right now. It's about this game. Oh, look at that. That's exciting fish I just saw. Oh, I'm playing it right now. Look at me. I'm a cool cucumber over here playing this cool game.
Okay, yeah, but
I was just saying,
got back to the bathtub guy.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Somebody call 711 because that's the emergency dial number for this in this weird part of the galaxy.
I don't care for this.
Thing. Help! He's got
So is that Rick and Morty creator?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, why does that look like Rick and Morty?
And the same voice.
Yeah. I mean, they did say that at the outside of the trailers, launch games.
Sure, but
No, that seems very reminiscent of the
Kingdom Hearts.
Did they announce Pirates of the Caribbean World?
Nope. This is new.
I'm okay with that. Oh, I forgot you did get to do that in 2.
It's a real shame we don't have a bigger ship.
Not me, rum.
Why is the rum gone?
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
Wow, the fucking visuals here. Jesus.
Wow.
Alright, enough of the fucking bow battles.
Assassin's Creed can do it, we can do it too. Oh, the Keyblade is BA though.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this game. I don't even care. I love this franchise.
So many games coming out in January. I know what I want for my birthday. Pre-orders galore. And I bet you the reason that they put a lot of their stuff in January is they don't want to fuck with Red Dead release window.
That would make sense.
Surprising, isn't it?
Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
Sora, stand down. It's the captain. Doesn't strike a punishable sheep when you set private office to exaggerate.
Did they get him to actually voice him?
For a box.
I was either do that or have him beat up his like next wife. So.
Ooh, wow, Jesus.
Oh, I'm sorry, but fuck Johnny Depp.
Butt fucking?
I lost my train of thought again.
I don't know, but I don't want to play the Frozen storyline. I'm excited for Monster Inc. stuff.
Yeah. Samesies. And Toy Story.
Toy Story's gonna be phenomenal. So weird. The characters are all so weird.
Is that Snake?
Sora!
Dun, dun, dun.
Whose footsteps are these?
Didn't that guy never mind.
All I know is they ate a lot of ice cream.
That's true. True story.
Kingdom Thoughts.
We were talking about Resident Evil a minute ago.
We were.
And that made me think of something that I wanted to say.
Oh,
come on. Son Son of a bitch.
Andrew just turns to me and says no.
Sarah, just go ahead and get mad about it now.
They're putting them all in one?
Oh, you go fuck yourselves.
How many times you got to buy the same games?
I already bought all 3 of them separately. This is bullcrap. Oh, that's what it was. It was Rick and Morty. They have those episodes of Rick and Morty that are
what the
TV commercials.
No, I'm not.
Is this Death Stranding? Speaking of dropping acid.
Yeah, it is Death Stranding. Kojima! All I know is I want RE2.
I mean,
that is moving up on my wish list.
Did you see the yes, Death Stranding.
Hi, Norman. How are you today?
What's your number?
Did you see that PS4 Pro Kingdom Hearts?
She said you get me that blue one. It's not even a Pro.
What blue one? Oh yeah. Really? You want that one? It's just another Slim.
Hideo Kojima.
Are you passing on that blue PS4 or are you passing on Death Stranding with Norman Reedus?
Oh, because I'm not no, I'm not passing on anything Kojima.
I was talking
to no, I know. I'm telling them. I've been a supporter and loyal supporter of Hideo since Metal Gear Solid. He's a brilliant mind in the industry.
No, but I hate those TV episodes of Rick and Morty, and that game seems extremely reminiscent of them.
Of the side characters?
No, I could care less about side character, not side character. The TV episodes of Rick and Morty are unscripted, so they just give them a loose idea and let them go record some shit, and then they animated it. And there's just a lot of really stupid shit in those episodes. And that game looked a lot like it. I know it's going to make you buy another PS4, but I'm going to be... Is he carrying around a corpse in a chair strapped to his back? What the fuck is this game? Every time they put some new anything out for it, I get more confused, not less.
Look at how many environments they've built, though.
Do you guys remember the original teaser for this game?
Yeah, it was like aliens and all kinds of like...
No. The original teaser was just Norman naked on a beach, and it was raining black stuff.
That's right.
And then he turned around and there were like babies under a bridge.
Yeah,
and then it was just over.
Yeah. Well, they've questioned even him having an idea for this or just creating stuff. Because their partnership began with Silent Hills. Which I'm still sad to this day they pulled that.
Yeah.
It's just weird to think, like, there are games out there that you can never play again, no matter what you do.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, he's ripping off his toenail.
No.
Okay.
It's a rare thing to see me turn away from the screen, but holy shit, I was not watching that.
Give me your hand and knife.
And you'll give me a handy in death?
Okay. I think it's a metaphor and real. Like, no, your hand, I'm gonna take it.
What is happening here?
Lots of drugs.
I need to be on lots of drugs. I think that's the only way this is ever gonna make sense to me. What the shit?
I think you know what bothers me the most? Norman Reedus can't grow a beard.
You know, that does bother me because, like, there's no logical reason.
No. Patchy as fuck.
Wait, is that another human being?
I don't think so.
Called me doing what, Kevin? Being tired and angry? Oh, looking away from the screen when he pulled his toenail out.
So...
A giant gorilla?
I just... Man... Are you wearing a leather jacket covered in spikes that says fragile?
What? He loves punk stuff. Give me your hand in death.
That dude has definitely done some drugs in his life. Let's just be clear about that.
Oh,
right
he's
now.
strange. But he's brilliant. You know, he's basically the reason we have the 6-axis. The concept behind that.
Why?
Because it was innovative tech for Metal Gear 4.
I don't even remember using it in the little bit of 4 that I played.
The remote controlled bot.
Why did you say so?
My status is fucked.
Okay.
My status is fucked.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't play very much.
Well, I mean, rightfully so.
I mean, I had the game in the system for probably 20, 25 hours, but I didn't play very much.
It bums me out so much.
Movie Gear Solid 4.
While we agree on so much, we still have some things.
He just shoved that thing in his... What is going on here?
There's a baby!
The face he made, it seriously looked like he just shoved that cord up his butt and then a baby popped up on the front of his outfit. I just...
What does he do? Sending a signal? What are those? And the baby can see!
Is this like that Jean-Claude Van Damme movie where it's like the last baby on Earth?
I'm pretty sure he just made that baby by shoving that cord up his butt.
And is this gameplay?
That antenna is playing peekaboo with the zombie
I was gonna
ghosts.
say that the antenna makes it so he can see those.
Why do you both say antenna?
An antenna.
Santana?
Antenna.
It's a Carlos Santana?
Antenna.
Yeah, antenna. That's what I said.
And
No, it's an, Trav. It's A-N.
Yeah.
antenna. Y'all got that antenna in stock?
Kevin, you're not alone. I am not. See, that ghost just grabbed him by the dick.
Maybe that's how they made the baby.
Dick? We don't say dick on DNA.
That one dude clapping, everyone else is like...
That one dude's like, I took so much fucking acid. That's a penis.
That's an ear.
Oh.
That was a bug of some sort.
Whoa.
But I legitimately thought it was a piece of a finger. Well, at least now we know what happened to Nirvana.
Never mind. It's still going here.
I wish
Dead
we would
whales.
say that about this. What the crap?
That's the dead whales from the other trailer. So there is continuity-ish.
Maybe.
Give me your hand in spirit. It just keeps
Oh my god,
going.
how long is this? We're just playing the whole game right now?
I hope so. Watch, it's out now.
Yeah.
And it's free.
Surprise!
It'd be the biggest drop bomb.
Yeah, for real, Trevor. Please don't be weird and confusing.
Honestly, the award for weird confusing goes to Sony. Because Xbox is like, oh Team
my
Ninja,
God.
here you go.
Yep. This is weird and confusing. That dude just gets stabbed in the back of the head.
Yep.
Well, that's a good way to explode.
Neo 2.
Eric should be excited about that.
There you go. That was really short.
Thank God. I can't sit through another 20 minutes.
Death defies you. I'm still stuck on RE2. Not gonna lie here. Like I'm pretty excited about that. I knew there
Same.
was rumblings that they were gonna make it, but I didn't think it was true.
Chopsticks. The hell was that? I swear to God. What is going on?
I'm kind of happy that we like recorded this one now. Now that we're saying that
Holy crap.
we're concerned. Because you can't recreate these reactions.
Oh, buddy.
Spider-Man, here we go.
I get it. They wanted to get away from the older stuff, but honestly, I'm a little sad they didn't cast Neil Patrick Harris to do the voice of Spider-Man in this game. He was a phenomenal Spider-Man.
What series did he
He was the voice in one of the animated series, and he did one of the voices in one of the PS3 games. I want to say Shattered Dimensions.
Okay. To be honest with you, I haven't played a lot of the Spider-Man games. They generally have not been great.
Well, that's not necessarily fair. A couple of them have been really, really phenomenal. The one that came out on PlayStation 1 and N64 was not only really good, but like held up for a long time.
Wow.
Yep. I am absolutely excited for this one.
They got a combo meter going, you see that?
Yeah. It's really nice to see that they have very obviously taken some heavy cues from the Arkham series.
I was just going to say that the fluidity of the combat, the transitions. You got Rhino.
Yeah. It's actually a really solid interpretation of both Rhino and Electro so far.
I thought they did a good job with the characters
Oh,
in the Amazing Spider-Man. The films.
Yeah. Okay, so were these guys in the raft? Because if they were in the raft, how did they get to their costumes so quickly?
Right? In the cell that they're breaking out of. Like they just get them on standby outside of their cells?
Yeah.
Just
No, they just let them
case.
keep the outfits.
Right?
It calms them down.
With like what looks like Gen Pop here.
I like the fact that he's like sliding in between people's legs and stuff to get behind him. I think that's pretty cool.
So Jamie Foxx's.
Thank God that's not true. That was a huge misstep. Not casting Jamie Foxx.
I was just saying,
But
what was so incredibly wrong with those films?
Electro, I feel like they just...
Jesus.
Sorry, it's really hard to focus on what I'm trying to say when all this is going on. The villains were not good, is what it boils down to. The Green Goblin in Amazing Spider-Man 2 was terrible. And the fact that they... I don't really quite know how to describe exactly what my problem was with Electro, because it's not just that he wound up being like a secondary villain to almost no real effect.
He got the most storage coverage though.
He did, but the story was terrible. He was some like disgruntled nerd who fell in an eel tank. Like,
Yeah.
you see what I mean? Like, I think Jamie Foxx could have done fine as Electro in a lot of ways, but
They cast him as Spawn.
which I'm excited about. I think he's going to do great in that.
Doesn't talk much.
What was the other guy's name? Jai Courtney? Courtney Jai? Do I have it backwards? Which way is right? I think it's Jai Courtney. I don't remember. The movie wasn't very good either. John Leguizamo as the Violator was pretty much the highlight of that movie.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen that.
You should probably keep it that way. It's not very good.
I own it.
I stand by what I said.
It's just like Mortal Kombat. It's one of those good, bad, or bad, good movies.
I'm with you on Mortal Kombat. I don't know about Spawn.
Street Fighter movie.
I thought that was Black Mask for a half a second. I was like, how the hell did they put Black Mask in a Marvel game?
Well, we saw that character in one of the other...
In the other trailers, yeah. I don't know who that is, though. Who is that?
What point in the game is this? You're just facing off against, like...
This has got to be real early. Like, setting up the rest of the conflict or something. Oh, shank. Nope, I lied. It's the end of the game. This is where Spider-Man dies.
Spoiler.
There you go, Kevin. First in the movie, now in his game.
Where's Dr. Doom? We need the Sinister Six.
I am super excited for that game.
Who was all in the Sinister Six?
Rhino, Electro, Sandman, Green Goblin, Vulture, and Mysterio.
Okay.
I mean, I feel
good. Remember all that? I couldn't remember all that.
I'm reasonably sure that to some degree, remember.
We're circling back.
Oh,
Is this
I think
a
they're wrapping
recap?
up. I think we might be done. If I remember correctly, membership in the Sinister Six rotates a little bit.
Well, as do most of like the
Yeah, most groups do. Yeah.
Frozen with Spider-Man?
Well, you knew they had to talk about it at some point.
Right, but even the crowd's kind of like,
what?
And PlayStation 5.
They did say hour-ish. Was this going to be Shenmue? Shenmue? Oh no, that's just real life.
We don't even know anymore.
A lot to take in. There was a ton of great Worldwide Studios titles. We actually got a little more to share here. Coming right up, we're going to have first live gameplay of Marvel's Spider-Man right here, just a couple of minutes. We have a game to announce. We have some other stuff to talk about too.
Is that not?
What a show.
Okay.
That's not it?
Let's go.
So we're still going?
I guess, yeah.
Absolutely incredible. That color palette was in.
This is a very strangely structured conference.
Yeah, this was bizarre in the extreme.
Resident Evil 2, come on, that looked so good. I know a lot of us fans have been waiting for that one. And it was
Yeah, highlights so far, RE2. I need that.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man's a highlight.
Spider-Man's a given, though.
Doesn't make it not a highlight.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
The ultimate dream that they were going to remake Resident Evil 2, that's what I would want. So,
Yeah, that looked amazing.
I'm pretty sure this is just fantasy, Sarah.
Death Stranding. We now have more.
No, stop talking about Death Stranding, because if you put that back on the screen, I'm going to lose my marbles.
It looks as if we were getting kind of when we were into a lot of gameplay
Bless your
there,
marbles.
and kind of what the character Sam's doing.
Oh, we can't quote Hook, though, because there are viewers out there who haven't seen it.
I don't know what they're doing with their lives.
Yeah, they should definitely just go and do nothing with their life until they watch that movie.
continues to be a theme.
Yeah, it wasn't a myth.
Did you watch Ferngully yet?
When she's
Did
right,
you watch
she's right.
Ferngully yet?
Ton of great stuff in the show overall.
Who are you pointing at?
Camera.
Are you asking the camera if it watched Ferngully? Did you turn Ferngully on?
You want to just do that?
You know what? It would make about as much sense as the rest of this conference has.
Yeah, this conference has been batty.
Crazy and erratic.
But I gotta say, my favorite was Marvel Spider-Man.
See? It's a man who knows what's up.
We have these legendary.
Both the old guys are really excited about Spider-Man. Good job.
I'm just going to turn the camera on you for the rest of the episode. This is the Andrea show now.
It was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. So we're gonna see live gameplay.
She's over there playing on my Switch.
But I'd say we actually
Your Switch?
this moment to announce a new game.
Oh, that's cute.
Wow.
We're going to switch what we're looking at here in a minute.
Absolutely, I'm aware of that.
Yeah, Tsushima looks pretty BA.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to switch my answer. Last of Us 2 is unquestionably the highlight for me. Spider-Man is a very close second.
It's just
But
'cause two girls made out in a trailer. you fucking
also,
perv.
yes, come on. Once again, how do you rewind cutscenes?
Let's make The Last of Us 3.
We can get some ratings.
That'll be The Last of Us on air.
Japan Studio.
From software.
Oh, okay. This has got to be that Sekiro game again.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
I'm excited. You're going to be a fairy.
It'd be not?
You're going to be a
And live in the world where time stands still.
I mean, it could still be, but...
Fox and the Hound, the game.
Oh, saddest game ever made.
No, that would be Futurama, the game.
Could you imagine that if Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
took a weird dark turn and you play like the villain in Kingdom Hearts and you replay all the scenes where like you get to kill Bambi's mom and like you do all these dark sequences from the Disney movies?
I don't think you can call that Kingdom Hearts at that point.
Kingdom Heartless.
I think Disney had a mommy issue.
Yep.
Like, all the original Disney movies, they have no moms.
Yep.
Some dark stuff. Man.
Wait, are you trying to say Paul Giamatti was a bad rhino? If you're gonna tell me Topher Grace was the best Venom, then Paul Giamatti was the best rhino.
God, you guys are Topher Grace. Yikes.
I like Topher Grace.
He's great
From
in that
the
70s show.
minute they cast him as Venom, I was like, please cancel this movie. Just cancel the whole thing.
They did it for you after the film, so.
The giant mech was not awful. What the shit was that?
I don't know, but he was even confused. Did you see him? Okay, you guys saw a trailer. Let's talk about it.
Talk about how it actually plays yet. It's certainly a compelling debut, I would say. And speaking of compelling,
Where'd you say that?
That's what your script says.
I'm so confused, I'm tired.
Brian and Alex.
Who the crap is that?
It's still great to have you guys.
Stone Cold.
So thank you guys for giving us your time.
yeah, of course, happy to be here.
And I'll
You're awful, shut up.
kind of closing out some of the show there with Marvel Spider-Man. How does it feel?
It's surreal. We've been working on it for a while, so it's nice to.
Bro.
and obviously
That man bun, though.
people wanted villains, so we decided we'll give you a lot of villains. And
Oh no, who is this guy now?
The next question is, can we play?
I was so confused on how the lady turned into a guy with a man bun that I didn't even realize this dude switched out for the other dude.
It's Brian Boitano.
Well, what would he do? Apparently mushrooms.
He'd do a triple Lux while wearing a blindfold.
So you guys are going to be showing off.
At this point, I'd rather see that. I just am completely flabbergasted. This
He'd make a
whole
plan and
conference
he'd,
was so bizarre.
he would make a plan and he would follow through. 'Cause
That's what Paul the Rhino would do.
Paul the Rhino would do.
on the raft or show
Oh.
like Galaxy 3. You can just swing around
Oh.
New York City and have
I've had a lot of disagreements with people about whether or not Andrew Garfield made a good Spider-Man.
He was too whiny for me.
I thought he was fine. I liked him all.
Whiny.
He was.
That's why you liked him, because you're also whiny. So.
Whoa. God.
It's about to get real. We're not gonna do a 3-second tan episode on Thursday. We're just gonna wrestle right now.
Wrestle.
It's gonna be a very different show here.
What was I gonna say though? No, he is by no means the best Spider-Man by any stretch of the imagination.
You know who is?
Did Tom Holland?
Me. I'd be the fat
Do the
old,
rest of the show from the ceiling, buddy.
fat old bearded Spider-Man.
Spider Pig.
Call him the Spider Pig?
Does whatever a Spider Pig does.
Can he speak from a web?
No, he can't.
No, he can't. He's a pig.
Look out.
I do like that too. Just like randomly ripping stuff off of the cars to hit people with. Sorry, guys.
Didn't you drink an energy drink?
I did. Long day was long. What do you want from me?
Short day?
I would also like a short day.
Same as
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that's been really fun in these last,
Only you can help make that happen. Only you.
Can help me win a belt?
The belt?
Are you even reading the chat? Come on.
You can't win a belt. And then, wow. Didn't you lose one of yours?
Hashtag blocks, Daddy.
He lost one of his.
He did.
He's trying to go for the tag belts this Wednesday. He ain't gonna get them. He ain't gonna get them.
Okay, this is amazing though.
I can do that. But I don't want.
Okay.
Well.
Like I know he switched it up to superhero landing, but I swear to God he just face planted.
He didn't after he landed that.
Crusher Hogan.
Oh, that's fun. The wrestling flyer.
Well,
nice touch there.
Confirmation of collectibles.
Well, let's be real.
You knew it was going to happen. There was no question. Well, he got stuck on the environment.
So we've seen some of this environment here from one of the trailers.
Yeah, because he fights a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Up on the roof, and then helicopter dude shows up.
Yeah. So it looks like there's objectives, side missions. A lot of tutorial here with the. So this must be early.
Yeah.
And I love this traversal. I mean, just the fluidity of just moving over great distances very quickly. It looks like a lot of fun just moving around, and that's when you know you've got a great game.
Okay, so
I want to know what the L1R1 thing is.
Experimenting, but like sometimes,
Okay.
Probably your charge meter that's building up from your combos.
No, that's L3R3.
Is that?
Is what I would guess. I think it's environmental.
So wave 2, okay. So you have like these little mini goals and sections of the city here.
Yeah, these would be akin to the, I think, like the crowd events in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, like headquarters takeovers and stuff.
Yeah.
And other open world games.
Yeah, and then the 2-button attack Oh God! Ooh! Spider-Man just murder a guy?
He murdered him.
No, I'm pretty sure he swung him back to the building, but.
That is amazing. This is so cool. What's this focus meter about?
Yeah, what's this focus meter about? I do want to know.
No, but seriously, tell me.
Fucking tell me!
That was pretty BA though.
You must focus.
Huh.
It's pronounced fuck us. So you must fuck us. And we just got unfollowed.
A question for you is, obviously Spidey has, as with his experience being under the mask for so many years now.
Yep, 8 years.
8 years. That's a very specific amount of. Did he just get missile?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
What do they call it a missile if the object is to hit them? Shouldn't it be a hiddle?
I was with you right up until you said that last thing.
player with non-lethal approachable.
There are a lot of dudes here. Like, I feel like he's been fighting the same group of guys for like 3 solid minutes. Oh my god, look out!
Why are there so many masked dudes on top of a building? Like, what do they do? What are they doing?
We're just gonna hang out up here in case Spider-Man comes by. I don't think they're masked. They do
Well,
appear to be
somehow masked, but still. Like, what are they doing?
I don't know, man. But that was a hideout. Seriously, who's in charge of the camera?
I don't know, they're failing. Lost one of my 2 belts that I won. Sure. And Miller Time is prime to dominate. You will try.
I mean, this is just, I mean, it was looking spectacular to begin with, but this is on a totally different level.
Well, but there's a couple that didn't get a web and they went off the building. See, some people fell off the building. Spider-Man killed.
So, that's really funny to me because they put such a heavy emphasis in Batman that he's not killing anybody.
Did they though?
Batman
He had guns
totally
on that
killed
freaking
people.
Yeah.
No, in the games?
Yeah.
Well, he blew up those tanks and stuff in the car, but
Yeah.
those tanks were unmanned.
Well, the guns you were also shooting. Well, I guess they were like stun.
Yeah, beanbags. I mean, let's be real. That kind of projectile, those dudes died. But narratively, he didn't kill anybody in those games, despite the fact that Batman has totally murdered a ton of people historically.
Yeah.
Like, he had no qualms about killing people back in the day. Breaking laptops, that's rude, Spidey.
Oh, bomb challenge. Okay.
Oh, okay. Nope, that's unrude. Sorry, my bad. Do you, Parker? They're sleeping.
Why are fishy? You know, they really messed up. He could have been Peter Parkour.
That wasn't really a thing back then. Doopy doopy doop. No. There was a comic, Batman comic, like way back in the day. Like, not like brand new Batman when he still had like the plastic kitchen cleaning gloves on.
They're sleeping, by the way. They're not being murdered.
Yeah. But no, like, he swung in through the window of this apartment where the villain of that particular comic book was, and the dude like attacked him with a sword and stabbed it through a door, and then the fight continued and Batman kicked him and he like just skewered on the sword in the door, and he was like, guess he won't be bothering me again. Pieced out the window and just left. And if you think that's bad, there's another one more recently than that, where this dude that they imply is mentally challenged, but is like Bane buff, like, he nooses him with the Batwing and then flies off.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Batman has done some horrific shit in the comics. By contrast, Spidey here.
Hey, look, those people are playing it. I'm super jealous.
Super jelly.
Look at those TVs.
Where's my buddy John's gonna wind up in this?
The game looks great, but I just love the way this whole. Oh, I know her.
I know her too.
I know your face is popping up on the
That's Andrea from With Good Games.
Event here, and it's just, I wish we could get everybody in here to try this out and to just.
Yeah, right.
I wish you could too.
With
Invite me.
and
I will come.
Actually, another game we're about to talk about.
Yeah, we're about to talk about this.
Yeah, we are about to talk about it.
We sneakily snuck on a few amazing people.
Sneakily snuck on. Wow, that is.
And you thought our stuff was bad.
Gentlemen, welcome. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
it's Jay.
Yeah, it's really good for you to
Did
be
you just
here.
meat
So
box?
glad you're able to give us some of your time. Can I just ask, kind of what we were just talking about with the team from Insomniac? What's it like for you as individuals and as developers to be able to kind of be a part of all of this?
It's amazing. I mean, you tried so hard to make a video game that you can get lost in, and then to come to E3
Jay and
actually build
Loudbot.
a game. It's
Speaking about
it's kind of a dream come
Nate
true.
Fox, there you go.
Oh, Sucker Punch.
It's amazing. You know, people are excited. You see all the other projects, and everybody's just stoked about all the different games are up there.
Super stoked,
Put a lot
bro.
of heart and soul into it, so it's just
Yeah, this is Jay,
that's
though.
what shows it.
It is pretty Jay.
No, his name's Jason.
I know.
I think we do have a little bit of footage.
What's
See,
his-
Jay's real name is Jason. What are we checking out? What did you do? Oh, okay.
I didn't do anything.
I was like, good lord, Sony.
The art direction has really come through in an incredible
What'd you do? What'd you lose? Why'd you do that?
You're
a terrible gamer.
Highlights from the showcase just
Fun to play video games.
These guys are not sleeping. This dude straight up murders these guys.
Let's just catch up. Because they were falling behind.
Alright, Dad jokes, calm down.
I'm gonna need you to calm down, okay? This is hype night.
If I get any more calm, I'm gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, see?
Why'd you leave my keys over on that table?
It is an orchestra. Yeah, I like it.
I don't know. Let's please, Microsoft, create another Fable. Because we want you to.
That's true. I really do want to see another Fable, a real Fable game. Thank you, please.
You know, the problem is that I don't think they trust in.
That's enough out of you.
So,
Stop trying to get us flagged.
I cried.
Crying right.
The day that Fable deserved to die.
Did it deserve to die?
No, because they were developing a really cool one, Fable Legends. Did you play it? Did you hear about it? Did
I
you
heard about
see
it.
Because I got to be part of the alpha. Go me.
You can just shut right up now. That's how I feel about that.
It was fun, and I'm sad it's gone.
We have studio. We have
I don't know what that means, but you're welcome, teacher lady.
Teacher lady.
Yeah, apparently, stab.
Why are we repeating? They have this platform to present content, and we're seeing the same thing
Let's
multiple
just show the
times.
exact same stuff that we already showed, but less of it.
Are they really lacking in that much content? Because Microsoft delivered 50 things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
so much.
I must say, if this is the way this presentation is going, Microsoft won. Hands down.
Purely, so far, purely saying who won E3, Microsoft is way out in the lead of all of the conferences.
Presentation, content, game plan,
execution,
clearly.
I mean, props for them trying to be like cinematic and non-standard, but holy crap, it was weird. Now we still have Nintendo.
Nintendo's going to do their treehouse thing, though. We're going to get a lot of content throughout the day from them, and I think they're going to put a lot of emphasis to Smash Bros. And other content that's coming up soon.
Which I'm excited for anyway. I love Smash Bros. I'm excited for the new one.
Right, we're going to get a lot of Pokemon stuff, and hopefully awaited Pokemon titles that we want. Not the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Which, those are fine. I'll probably play them. Let's be real.
I'm considering them for it'll be the first time I bought a Pokemon game in 20 years.
Well, the cross compatibility with Pokemon Go is what's intriguing.
Yeah. What is happening now?
I don't know, that lady.
Are they all just leaving?
That's it.
It's over.
Oh, who's
bye.
that guy? They're shuffling around the people from convention center to convention center. That's why this is the way it is. You should have had just pockets of people in each one.
Yeah. Well, it's not really fair to the audience. Then you have to decide which of these bizarre places you want to go sit in without really knowing what you're going to get to see.
Attend these things? That would have given more people a chance to be part of something.
I mean, in fairness, Kevin, you are correct. Sony doesn't really need to win E3. They pretty much won this console generation.
Sure, but still.
But that's, like, don't get cocky. I mean, Microsoft got cocky coming out of 360, and look what happened to them.
Yes.
Who the shit are these people?
It's crazy. It is our great pleasure. I want to point out, and correct me if I'm wrong, the little interstitials we were seeing were all created inside Dreams.
That's right. So we had no idea what they were going to be showing us again.
You know what company we haven't seen or heard from in a while? What's the, here, them, actually. I was going to get to them. Media Molecule.
Oh, they did,
Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet, yeah.
It's funny that they're up here now. That made me think of that. That's why.
Right on.
I knew.
That's a franchise I haven't heard anything out of in a while.
Because 3 did not do really great.
Well, it was basically just 2.5.
Yeah.
Which was ultimately just like 1.75.
Yeah.
Because they didn't really. There was no major innovation between 1 and 2, and none between 2 and 3 either.
I loved the first one. Like, honestly, it solidified the happiness I had with my purchase of the PS3.
Yeah.
That and Uncharted.
Yeah.
But
Dude.
this is the...
Uncharted made every purchase worth it. Are you kidding me? What is this weirdness, though?
This is their new thing that they're working on.
So it's Little Big Planet, but not Sackboy.
Yeah. It looks like Pube Boy. Look at the little one on the left. Looks like a bundle of pubes in the bottom of your shower.
Andrea, I'm so sorry for you.
At least someone understands my pain.
Oh man, what the fuck are they playing with? Like straws?
Those are trees.
With cotton candy?
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
Those are trees.
Those are not trees. And why are they creating environments? Like, what's the joy of this?
It's called dream shaping.
And I
Okay.
want to point out is the footage that the folks at home are seeing right now. The seamless nature of the kind of create and the play, functionality.
Did you hear what they said when they brought these two out, though? Is that all of the interstitials were created in this engine? So, like, all the random environments and shit between things were...
Well, I mean, that's the big emphasis on what they've developed, right? They developed a creative engine.
Yeah.
And that's what they've been good at, so I mean, I don't want to dismiss that.
I do a little bit.
It's just...
What the fuck are you doing with it?
Right.
As a consumer.
Right.
Like, as a programmer, maybe, but, like, at that point, like, you're...
Oh,
that was unsettling.
And it's quite funny because one of you can be testing and then the other one can get the jump height right.
Don't lie to me.
It is amazing.
It's quite fun.
I just love dreams.
Show me somebody playing in this environment now.
Like, what do you do, run across the bridge? Look at me!
Well, I mean, even if that's all you can do, like, if you can create a level and then play in it, that's... Especially if they share it like you could with Little Big Planet, I'll be super excited to buy this. I mean, I'm never going to play it or
For
build
programmers
it.
or developers, these are great toolkits to kind of find out if you're truly interested in going into this career. But you're also limited to the tools you have, and you don't have...
Well, that's true in any situation.
But I guess that's an engine, too, that you're building the thing into, so... I don't know. It's fine. It's fine.
But that's really the thing for me is, like, if that's all this is, I have no interest. I don't care. Like, I'm sure somebody cares, but I don't. Like, I don't like Minecraft for the same reason. Like, 99% of it is run around and build shit, and it's like...
I like Minecraft.
Well, what kills me about it is, like, I used to consider myself a very creative individual, but anytime I'm given that kind of blank canvas, I always have a creative block. I can never... I'll make a house. It's like, woo, I made a house.
I've made towns.
Cool.
I made some pretty cool shit in Minecraft.
Well, and a lot of people have. Like, Eric and Joe and them all used to have a Minecraft server. And I bought Minecraft once upon a time back when it was like $15 to play with them. And I played all of like twice, but like they were building like giant statues of the Street Fighter characters, like 8-bit versions of the Street Fighter characters. I was like, that's pretty cool. You can't do anything with it. You just look at it and it looks neat. But
Yeah.
it's cool. Like it's fun and creative. But then like, you know, you see like I know Kevin's a huge fan of Rooster Teeth and they do a lot of stuff with Minecraft. And I've seen some of the stuff that they
A lot
do.
of stuff.
Yeah, and I've seen some of the stuff that they do. And holy crap! Like I would love to run around in that. I'm never gonna get to. You know. But like, see what people can do with those things is super cool. That actually reminds me last year at E3, I think. Maybe the year before, but I think it was last year. There was some game that was being pushed that was very create your own environment. I feel like it was a Lego game. Did that ever come out?
Lego Worlds?
It might have been that, but I don't think so. But like in the promo, there was a dragon or some shit, and they built like a castle.
There's Dragon Quest Builders.
No. I'm 99% sure it was Lego. I'm
You talking about Roblox?
No.
trying to think of other things.
I'm gonna have to go back through the E3 footage. I don't even know what made me think of it specifically just now. What is that? Where was whatever that was?
I don't know.
I'll give this game another chance at some point. That Trover, but
you need to play the Tetris.
I do need to play the Tetris. I need that in my life.
Oh, that's Moss.
Yeah, Moss is dope.
You played that.
I have that, yeah. Kevin played it. I didn't play it. I watched him play it for a long time, though.
Who did the stream on that? Or didn't we end up doing one?
We didn't do a Moss stream.
Oh, I created you an overlay and you didn't do one.
Yeah. Mostly because I hate you and I like wasting your time.
Sweet. I have fun creating the overlay, so I don't care.
Firewall 0 Hour. I don't know what that is, but it looks kind of cool.
There's the Doom
VFR.
Oh, yeah. Virtual fucking reality.
Yeah. I don't know what this is, but
Creed, Rise to Glory. That's cool.
VR boxing game? That seems like it could be kind of BA. I'm mad Nintendo's not doing any kind of VR right now because I would die for a Punch-Out VR game.
You know, with the...
I want to play that, but I don't want to play it with random people, which makes me not want to play it. Yeah.
It's free.
Is it free?
Well, they have a Star Trek one that's free.
The Bridge Crew?
I don't know if it's Bridge Crew, but they have a Star Trek, like, MMO.
Huh. Oh, yeah. It's definitely not Bridge Crew. I played the
not.
MMO.
Jupiter and Mars. So what's going to be the difference of Skyrim VR? Is it just Skyrim and
Just VR, yeah.
Did you see the Amazon thing is actually the Alexa is actually real? The Skyrim fake trailer that they did?
With Key?
Yeah, it's actually real. You can download it.
It can't be the whole game.
Well, I'm sure something of it is real, but they said it's real. There's a big article on IGN about it.
No, I didn't see that, and that seems ridiculous and stupid. Was that more content for Job Simulator?
Not just a taste of what is coming to PlayStation VR, and I want to point out really quickly.
It's nice that they're still supporting VR, because I honestly thought it was something that would die out.
Flash in the pan.
Yep.
The most intoxicating experience.
It's not their focus like it was at launch.
Like boxing is like the perfect.
But I think they realize they're only going to capture a core audience.
Okay. I'm going all over the place. Because I was in danger for a second.
I really want to play that Creed, though. I don't know that I'm willing to drop money on it, but maybe they'll game flat or something.
Seems tiring.
That's, I'll play it, and if it's fun, that'll be my exercise from now on. I'll just box for an hour every day.
It's not a bad idea. Be hot as fuck in that helmet.
Yeah, no kidding. I'll sweat the pounds off.
You electrocute yourself from sweat from the device.
And that's how I died.
Experience that we had here tonight for members of the press and community. So I want to talk a little bit about that. And well, actually, rather than talk about it, let's just show it. We have a great video.
Yeah, please just show it.
It was all put together.
What are we talking about? Oh.
Stage.
I don't give a crap about this. I lied. I thought they were talking about another game. I mean, it's impressive they built that whole thing right here, though.
Like, this is why you're going to waste time in your press conference on how you built the stage.
That's what I mean. This has been a very strange, like... God. Microsoft, 50 games. Like, here we go.
18 exclusives.
Buckle up, because we got a lot of shit coming at your face. And at your wallets.
They needed to, though. Let's be real here.
Well, sure.
They've been behind the 8 ball since the announcement of the Xbox One and the fan backlash. They needed the win.
But is it enough to even do anything to move the needle?
This late in the game, I mean, as long as we don't see the announcement for a new console this year, I think it was worth it.
We're not going to see an announcement.
If we see any kind of announcement for a new console from either brand, I mean, we sure won't from Nintendo. We're not far enough removed from the Switch, but
the Switch HD, Switch Plus.
Where do you even go from the Switch? I mean, I had the same question coming off the Wii U, and then the Switch does seem like a natural evolution, but like, seriously, where do you go from here?
Upgraded of that.
So just Switch 2? You know Nintendo's not going to do that.
Switch U.
They're just gonna call it the Switcher. It's gonna be Switch VR.
Switcher.
It's literally, it's not even gonna be a new console. It's just gonna be, it's gonna confuse people.
Switch it up.
Haha. It's a good one.
God, Tuesday's stacked here.
With the Wii and the Wii U, when everybody was like, so the Wii U is just a new peripheral for the Wii, and then it wasn't. It's going to be the other way around this time. Everyone's going to think it's a new console, but really, it's just going to be some sort of weird goggle thing that you put the Switch in and strap it straight to your face.
Yes, so starting at 10 a.m. Pacific.
You checking out? Had enough?
I mean, I'm about to check out soon. This needs to wrap the shit up. What is even happening right now?
We're just getting started.
Talking about Tetris Effect, Ghost Giant.
That's what they said before they put this graphic.
Well, they don't want you to check out.
I think they just meant for the week because this is the Wednesday schedule.
Yeah, I guarantee they have like one more section left, and then that's gonna be it.
You boys have fun with that. Good night.
I'm all funned out.
Maybe that's it.
Bye, Adria.
Bye.
Yeah, I think that was it. I think we just wrapped up.
See, they even said that's weird.
It wasn't a little weird, it was extremely weird. Exceptionally weird is an understatement here. I just...
You see, they even said we didn't know when it ended. It was odd.
That was a wild ride, y'all. Holy crap.
Well...
Okay.
Well, they're going to recap it, so I feel we should do the same here and just talk about our initial thoughts. Or I guess overall thoughts, not initial thoughts.
We should have been taking notes. There was so much weird shit, I don't even remember what we saw. Last of Us, Spider-Man, Death Stranding.
Well, it opened up with the banjo in the church. We saw some Last of Us 2. Great. You know, that's the thing. It started off on a high note.
Last of Us 2 was a very
they started off high and they kind of trickled down. Like, they didn't structure it well, I don't think.
Yeah, at all.
So yeah,
Bye, Kevin. That is so bright. Look at how, like, the screen is so bright.
Yeah.
It's just washing my shit right out.
So, yeah, Last of Us 2, hands down, gonna be a great
highlight of the night, I think.
One of the highlights for me. Resident Evil 2 was a nice surprise. It was cool to see that.
Super excited for that.
Spider-Man looked fantastic.
Understatement.
Meeting our expectations.
Yeah.
We won't know.
It just needs to hurry up and come out already.
Yeah, we don't know if it exceeds it until we have it. But it's meeting our expectations. It's looking to.
Yeah. I think so.
Death Stranding, WTF. We still don't know anything about what's happening. This is going to be a game that's going to elude us, I think, for a year or two.
Yeah, and you could just start tacking extra W's to the beginning of that. Because every time I see it, it asks more questions than it answers. I don't know what's going on.
The Tsushima or whatever.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Tsushima.
Sucker Punch.
That looks phenomenal.
It sure do.
So visually,
that should be Wing Shades.
Visually, this.
All these games looked amazing. All of them did. In whatever capacity is relevant for them. Even that Trover game looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
Had some solid visuals going on there.
The nice little bonus in there, if you guys didn't catch it, hop on PlayStation Store. At some point tonight, Black Ops 3 is a bonus game for this month.
If you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber.
If you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber. So get that, because the hype to the countdown to Black Ops 4 is getting real.
Yeah.
What else did we have that was neat?
Yeah, Kevin, that should be the subtitle, honestly. Death Stranding, or as I like to call it. Oh my god, why did he rip off his toenail? Are you kidding me?
So Days Gone, we saw a little bit more of that.
A very, very brief glimpse, though.
Very brief. That's still a while out. It got pushed back. It's not coming out this year. I mean, those are the ones that stand out truly. And then obviously Kingdom Hearts we saw more of. The weirdest thing, you know what we haven't seen at all from anyone? And we know it's coming out. Red Dead.
Things go awry somehow.
Yeah.
What's the world like in this case?
The hell happened with that?
I know
Maybe they don't care
Rockstar
anymore.
tends to not be at this event, but to have Sony or Microsoft not showcase it, at least with a trailer,
Yeah.
for intrigue or hype, that's
Well,
a bit surprising.
Neither one of them has exclusivity on it, so why hype up the competition? I guess must be the mentality.
I mean, I guess, but damn, show off something. That game is coming out in just a few short months. But
literally,
then
all you
again,
gotta
does it
do
need the
is-
hype? Like, we don't know if it costs
Yeah.
money for developers to showcase their stuff.
Well, it does. It absolutely does. If you want to get in, there's a
costs.
premium. Yeah.
So, and then also, does Red Dead need that? I don't think so.
I don't think so at all. No.
So, we didn't see a new console, of course.
We didn't see anything new.
We're not
really.
Yeah, no.
I mean that Trover thing. I hadn't
Were there
heard of
any
before.
announcements? Like big, like drops?
No. To both of those, Kevin. As far as I know, no, they are not scheduled to have a showing. Rockstar does not typically. I can't say definitively that they don't, but if they do, I am not aware of it at all.
I don't know.
But no, I don't think so. No, Trover, I think, is the only thing in there that I had never heard of.
Yeah. So overall, very weird approach to press
Very
conference. I really enjoyed the format in comparison. Rocksteady.
Yeah. Sorry, I saw Rock and just was like, nope, Rockstar's not going to do it. Rocksteady was supposedly going to show something about a new superhero game at E3 this year, and there was a lot of suspicion that it was going to be Superman.
But they unveiled Hitman 2.
They unveiled Hitman 2.
But that was last week.
Yeah, but there was a lot of suspicion, a lot of hype that there might be more coming from Rocksteady. Sorry, Kevin. But the answer to that is still no. As far as I know, they don't have anything slated either. But who knows at this point, you know? After that, who knows anything?
Right. So, in closing here, we've seen a bunch of conferences, or you've read or seen yourself. We've seen. We have one more left, one more big one, and we're going to do that tomorrow night. We're going to be recapping it. We're not going to watch it live because it's at noon tomorrow, and that's Nintendo.
We'd probably throw it up in the bubble.
We could do the same thing with this, yeah.
Now that we've got that sorted out.
So I think that's not a bad idea. We'll have a lot to talk about that. I assume both of us are excited. I'm excited for Nintendo. I'm a big Nintendo fan, if you didn't know. But ultimately, again, I'm stuck on the weirdness of this one and how much I really liked the presentation of the show by Microsoft in comparison. And this isn't being biased or fanboyish. It truly is very contrasting.
I've said multiple times, I feel hands down Sony is the leader of the pack this generation. And that's growing up a Nintendo fanboy and absolutely thinking the 360 had a better library and a better online experience last gen. And ultimately, I feel like Microsoft won last gen with the 360, but this gen, Sony's been absolutely crushing it. And but legit, Microsoft knocked it out of the park yesterday, and Sony was just like, they knocked it out of the park. It's space. They knocked it into space. We'll just hang on to space. Space. Space.
So
I don't know what they were thinking, honestly. Somebody did a whole lot of drugs. And they were like, it doesn't matter. We won already. Let them do it.
They're like, let's let Kojima plan this one for us.
Evidently. That's all I got.
But this has been our E3 coverage of Sony's presser, as well as we talked about Ubisoft, Square, and Bethesda. And then again, tomorrow night we'll be closing our E3 coverage with video content from Nintendo. We'll be posting throughout the week, though, because E3 is not done. It's just getting started.
Yeah.
It goes throughout the rest of the week, but the major press conferences are at the beginning. Yeah. So if any other things get announced or any cool things that we see, One of three of us, or all three of us, will be sharing that to facebook.com/doseofnerdacumen. So if you're not a fan, like us there.
Oh god, there's the baby in the nose again.
So weird.
Oh,
so weird.
That's a good thing to go out on.
It is. You can also find us on youtube.com/doseofnerdacumen, twitch.tv/doseofnerdacumen. We're on other sources like Twitter,
Nerd_Acumen,
and Instagram,
Dose of Nerd Acumen underscores between each word.
So try not to be confused. But if you like what you see, follow us, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know, share us out. And really, we appreciate all the support thus far. So join us tomorrow for Nintendo's recap, Wednesday for some Nerd Acumen Wrestling, Thursday for some weekly dosage talking about this upcoming pay-per-view by WWE. The 3 Second Tan is our show. And we're closing out our week with our first affiliate stream by Eric the Dead, playing potentially a bunch of online games, highlighting with Overwatch, but it could be a variety of things. So,
yep.
Make sure to check that out. No confirmation of time. So it's best if you just give us a follow and a subscription, because then you'll get notified if you check the little bell for notifications. So that's really the best way to get our stuff.
Show is.
So, any last thoughts about Sony or anything in life?
I don't know anything about life after the Sony press conference, is my thoughts on both of those things.
I need to sober up after that one.
No kidding. I'm excited for Nintendo tomorrow to wash the weird out of me after tonight. It was a wild ride, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us, especially those of you that hung out through the whole thing. I know this was a crazy, bizarre experience for us. I can't imagine what it was like on the other side of the camera. So thank you guys a lot. We really appreciate you hanging out with us. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Can you hold it until I press the button, guys? Bam!
Hey, we're still in the air. A microphone. They're good.